boys and girls, children of all ages. My name is Glen Chun, the host of Glen Chun, the YouTube channel, which is named after me. Today, I've got a video very different than my normal stuff. As this isn't my gameplay at all, this isn't even... What I'm doing is, I've heard of this guy called Dark Side Phil, who does Let's Plays and stuff like that, and this one's on Metal Gear Solid 2, and basically, he sucks badly. Really fucking sucks. Like, literally, wow, how the fuck do you suck this much? Bad. And this is somebody else's montage, and this is how you know that he's still talking, get to the goddamn game, because as you can hear, he is still talking at this point. He hasn't even started playing the game. And so basically I'm going to do some live commentary, I'm going to do some reaction commentary to what happens here. So I'm not going to talk over him the whole time, but this is going to be like a live reactions thing. I've already seen part of this before, so here we go.
Tanker or plant? I guess tanker plant. It's the whole game,
that would
right?
be, yes, it is. That might have been a mistake.
Type 2, I guess.
Okay, it's going to take a while over this, isn't he? Okay, so he's gone for Radio Type 2.
Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty, sponsored by Marlboro.
Well, that's a very late joke, because the cigarette bit where he flicks out is already gone.
Yes, I practiced this dive for 12 years.
Not sure if that's supposed to be funny. I think it's intended to be.
Look at him. He's playing with a gun.
Yeah, it's Revolver Ocelot, he does that.
Do you think Hideo Kojima got enough billing? Yeah, I think maybe they should say...
Well, he did make the game, so yes.
Metal Gear Kojima, Sons of Kojima.
Yeah, that's, once again, that's not very funny. Okay, so here we go. We're going to get to some actual gameplay. But by the way, he's recording this with a camera. He doesn't record with, he doesn't record with direct capture. Okay, did he seriously think that he wouldn't get spotted there? In all honesty, oh my god. I think this will be very painful, yeah. So do I. Okay, so he actually knocked the guy out. Well, that... Okay, what the hell is he going to do here?
What the shit? What is that? Raven.
I know there's a comment on this.
Okay. Sure, Raven.
Yeah. Yep, this is proof he didn't play MGS1. He doesn't recognise Vulcan Raven. Yeah, exactly. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Now, that guy's been on the screen...
What the fuck?
How the fuck did he not see that? That guy was on the screen for like 15 seconds. I mean, I'm sorry, but there's no way he did not spot that guy. He's not even trying. Alright, let's see what happens here. Let's see how this ends up. Okay, so he knocks the guy out. But my god, how did he get... No, it wasn't... Yeah, it's annoying for everybody watching, but how the hell did he get himself into that problem anyway? I don't even know how that happened. I really don't. Oh god. I know about this. How do you use rations? Oh jeez. Seriously, just try L2. L2. Well, okay, so he's trying to take on the entire SWAT team with his bare hands, and I'm sure this is going to go well for him. There you go.
I didn't mean to do that. I gotta learn the controls and shit.
Yeah, that might help you, you know, if you just... Yeah, that, again, that's not a very funny joke. Oh, there you go. So he's going to kill that guy. Phil's doing it wrong. Yeah, you can say that again.
Should go grab these rations. You know, I don't understand how to eat. How do I eat the rations?
Yeah, exactly.
This is just weapon changes.
So look, he's worked out how to bring up the weapon screen with grenades and guns, but he hasn't even thought, what if it's the same button for equipment and other items? Nope. Guess that's completely.
I don't know how to use my rations. I have no idea.
Yeah, exactly. He's pressed every button except L2. Now, right now, I think he does know how to do it, but I think he's pretending that he doesn't because he thinks it's funny. Like sometimes when you see like senile just going around like being a really stupid, being a really stupid innocent person in Trouble in Terror Town, sometimes it's funny because he just shoots people for no reason, and it's or for really not for no reason, but for stupid reasons, and it's funny. This guy's just pretending he doesn't know what the L2 does because he thinks it's funny. Okay, seriously.
What? Oh, come on. You know what? This is fucking mad annoying. I can tell the whole game's gonna be like this, too.
Okay, so what I want to point out to you is, why the hell is he upset that he got spotted? He just ran right in front of the guy's vision. Yeah, Phil does not know how to play Metal Gear. Well, I think he does. I think this is mostly an act, but I'm going to pretend he's just a complete retard.
I'm dead.
So bad at Metal Gear. Yeah, I don't think he knows he can, yeah. Some of these are not going to be able to read because they're quite fuzzy. But I won't, so you can, if you want to read those, you can pause the video like I did when I watched this first half. Well, this guy, once again, trying to take on the SWAT team with your own hands.
I knew this, too. I already knew this about this game. I already knew the controls were really weird and like, they'll get the wrong shit to happen.
Well, the controls aren't that weird. I mastered these controls when I was like 12. So...
Didn't want to throw him. I wanted to break his fucking neck.
Oh yeah, that's why you... Oh, no point. Okay, what's going to happen here? Wait a minute, what's he doing?
What? Well, gotta redo this whole part again, because I didn't mean to do what happened.
Well, okay, so he managed to get into prone, so how could he not figure out how to get out of it? I just thought it might be an interesting question to ask in that situation right there. Okay, so look, you can see them coming around the corner. Oh, yeah.
I'm not used to the controls. I was on the ground and I wanted to stay on the ground and I accidentally got up, let them see me, and then I died.
But actually, you let them see you because they just walked around the corner and you were hiding in plain view.
The game doesn't explain how to use items.
Now he's starting to get angry because the game doesn't tell him how to use rations. Okay. When it is actually just a solo button, you know, just L2. You know. Or I think he's actually playing this on Xbox, so... Left trigger. Yeah, play games for a living, don't try.
This sucks ass.
Well, look, he's now moaning about the game, saying it's the game's fault that he hasn't tried LT to see what that does. You know, okay, the point is, like, whenever I get a game that
Here's some rations.
Yeah, here we go.
How do I use them? I want to use them right now.
See, look, can you hear that? He's like slightly cracking up, which is why I think... Which means that's why I think he thinks it's funny. Because he's slightly cracking up there, and I don't think he's genuinely this retarded, but, you know.
I'm going to look in the instruction book and see if it fucking says how to use rations. I want to use them. I have a bunch. But I can't figure out how to do it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, exactly, it does.
Nope, there's nothing whatsoever in the instruction booklet explaining how to do it.
Yes, there is actually. By the way, I'm looking at it. I am actually looking at it.
I've got all these rations and I can't use them.
Yes, you. No, don't get angry yet. There's moments. I'm sure.
Do I use them in codec mode? I don't know. Here's codec.
Do you use rations in codec mode? Yeah, exactly. That's my reaction. What the fuck? Really? You think you're going to be able to eat a ration whilst trying to make a call to your advisor?
At the bar.
Oh no, okay.
Another ration I can't use.
Why is he moaning about the game? He's just incompetent. What an idiot. He is a complete, stupid, bumbling idiot. And I'm going to use an expression from my housemates here. Right, well,
rations are full. Yeah, I have no idea how to use them because the game doesn't explain it.
Okay, I was wondering about the USP when I first played this game. I was like, what about the USP? Yeah, you're pretty dumb. Exactly. No, I was wondering about the USP myself when I first played this game. I was like, okay.
I figured out how to use the rations. It's left trigger lets you use items, which I didn't know. So here's the rations.
Yeah, so we've been going for 9 minutes in about a montage mode of this.
There we go. So I got most of my life back.
And you use Google. You see, now, what I want to point out to you, as you're cycling through these items, is that in each little box it tells you exactly how to use the gun in almost every nuance of how to do it. The equivalent of that would be is if in Call of Duty, every time you select a gun in your created class, it would tell you L1 to aim, this gun can do this, this and this. That's basically what Metal Gear does. As you cycle through your weapons, if you hold on L assault rifle, it will tell you how to aim in first person view. Well, there you go. Well, you can complain about that. You didn't even try to avoid them, but whatever. I can see why you'd be in prone though. I mean, that is technically see-through, so...
What? I couldn't grab him.
Well, no. Well,
I got to do this again.
Well, no, you don't. It's only one man. Oh, this
Yeah,
is...
fuck this. How do you load?
Yeah, this is getting sad quick. I gotta admit, this is getting pretty pathetic. I think it gets... I can only imagine it's... I can't read that. It's too small for me on my preview screen. But this is just tragic right here. Okay, so he had them there in a grip. He has previously choked people out, so he does know how to do that, by the way. Unless if he forgets. Okay, so that time he just...
It's hard to tell where the fuck you are, man. Look at this. You can't even get up. You're shooting the shit out of me.
It's hard to tell where you are. Well, you're standing right in front of the guy's face. I would have thought that's fairly obvious. But, okay.
I'm done.
Alright, so he's just going to give up now. Best game. The stance makes it look so bad, yeah. I don't think I've ever heard anybody have this many problems with this game.
The right area. Apparently I was in the wrong area the whole time.
Well, yeah, he's a bit of an idiot. Okay, so look, he's triggered this guy's coming to him right now. What's he going to do?
What? You couldn't even see me from where he was.
Yes, he could! He was looking right at you! You weren't exactly in
You
cover!
couldn't see me from where he was.
Well, you saw him walking towards you on your sodding radar and he just stood there. What an idiot!
I don't know where I'm supposed to go from here.
Okay, look at his foot.
How could he have seen me? It makes no sense.
Yeah.
Thrown in front.
What, I mean, oh yeah, like the foot isn't gonna give you away. Yeah, okay, there's just a foot poking out from behind the table, yeah, that's... Yeah, of course, he couldn't see that at all, because that's not obviously not a part of the snake.
Alright, what am I supposed to do? Let's see.
Alright, so now I go fighting Olga now. Oh god. I can't...
Hell? How do I get up there to shoot her?
I will point out to you that, I know I haven't talked about it much, but I'm a massive fan of Metal Gear, and I'm gonna do some live let's plays at some point with the Elgato's new live streaming capabilities. So I'm gonna do that.
Fucking sucks ass.
So he's just standing there. Oh god.
Oh, I finally hit her.
You know, I'm a massive fan of Metal Gear. I will be doing my own let's plays of Metal Gear. Metal Gear Solid. Probably Metal Gear. I might even go for the NESs, but I'm not entirely sure. I've not played those before, and I'm pretty much shit at those ones. But I might do all the Metal Gear Solid series on PlayStation.
I don't know how to get up there. I don't know how to get up there.
Yes, because you can't get up there.
Can't get up there. I don't know what to do.
He thinks it's funny. Okay. Okay, he's gonna throw a stun grenade now.
Oh, that was a complete miss. Oh my god, it bounced. This is stupid. The grenade bounced. Are you serious?
Oh yeah, that's what
It's
grenades
actually
do.
working. Why did that work?
Okay, that might be the one cheat he actually found out. It genuinely worked. The stun grenades work no matter where you throw them, pretty much.
It's so stupid.
As long as she's on the screen, it will affect her.
Thing. Every boss fight, it doesn't explain anything of what you're supposed to do, so you just try for 100 years till you finally figure out the one stupid thing you were supposed to do to win.
One codec call will fix that problem for him. Yeah. Select down Othcon. Why don't you try this?
Good job, Snake. You're a true hero.
Yeah, he's just gonna tranquilize her and he thinks he's killed her.
Alright, so I've been messing around a little bit. Just messing around with the controls off camera. What the hell? I'm messing around with the controls a little bit here. Swimming. I figured out you could crawl around too. Like I was wondering how to get into this area over there. And then I realized you could, if you lean against the rail, you press Y. He freaking backflips. And he could climb up. Look at that. It's pretty nuts. It seems like
yeah, so he accidentally found out that this game's good.
Oh my god, did you see that? Hold on.
Yes, we saw
There's
that.
a freaking cartwheel, look at that!
Yes, there is.
Woo-hoo-hoo! I'm an asshole, here I come! Woo-hoo-hoo! A fucking stupid cartwheel. I pressed it, didn't
I don't know if that was supposed to be funny.
You should be used to the controls by now.
Yeah, so there you go. He says he's learnt the controls. Let's see how much this helps him later on, like as the montage guy says. So I think he's trying to do bomb disposal bit now. Yeah, that makes sense. It's got the sensors. Okay, so he's triggered a noise there. So look, the guy's coming. What does he do? He knows how to get in and out of that. He's done it before. He knows the controls, so obviously he didn't think he had to move there. He obviously thought because he was lying in prone that he couldn't be seen, like in some metal. Like,
what the fuck? Hold on a second. When the fuck did I equip the coolant? That made no sense. I didn't equip the coolant. All right, so there is.
Yes, he did.
I don't have. Oh, there it is. Coolant.
Well, he just equipped that a couple of seconds ago.
Dude.
Yeah. Okay, so he's
I got
gonna.
fucking gypped. I didn't equip the coolant.
Well, he did.
In his hands, all of a sudden the coolant's in his hand.
He knows how to do that, by the way. That bit where he was selecting the coolant in the in front of the mirror, that was proving he knows how to select the coolant. Just saying. Yeah, Ice Paint's like, how did you see me? I wonder how. It's not like you can ever see things like straight in front of your face. Yeah, that makes too much sense. That makes too much sense for a game. There is another series of this, by the way, it's Metal Gear Solid 3, but it goes on for 2.5 hours. I might do it, but this one, he did this one first. So I will do Metal Gear Solid 3 as well. Gears up again. I will do Metal Gear Solid 3 as well, in this style. Because Metal Gear Solid 3, I think. I have seen a bit of the Metal Gear Solid 3 one. It is even worse.
What's wrong?
Raiden. Yeah. Colonel, what's wrong? Raiden? Raiden's answer. I'm being controlled by a dry lunch piece of shit called Phil. Stealth operative. Yeah, he's not doing a very good job. Okay, so that's his plan. Good one, Phil. Yeah. Stealth tactical espionage action. Fire everybody, kill them all. Okay, so he's now hiding.
How can you see me when I'm prone?
There you go. Seriously, like, even you get spotted even in Call of Duty if you're in prone, by the way. And plus, that was a see-through railing.
Why is he on his belly? This is a cartwheel. All of a sudden, he's on his belly.
Well, we saw him demonstrate that technique earlier on, by the way. Just saying. Oh my god, this guy's terrible. How many times has he tried this now? Is he not working? That getting spotted by the enemy and taking them all out systematically isn't working?
Oh my god, I knocked him in the water.
He accidentally did something correctly there. And by the way, I don't blame Call of Duty and modern games for this. Like some people in the comments,
The controls are fucking god awful.
they're really not. But I will point out to you that a lot of people in the comments are gonna scathe Call of Duty and hold Call of Duty responsible for this. I don't hold Call of Duty responsible for this. This guy's just a complete retard.
So what does he do? He crouches behind the rail and gets shot in the face repeatedly. What an asshole.
Not sure if he thinks that's funny or not.
What? They follow me? Now before they didn't follow me, now they follow me into the rooms.
When you're playing it on medium, they always follow you. Well, yeah, they've been doing that the whole game. Not sure why all of a sudden he's only just spotted that.
Let me. Oh, I'm dead. Eat it. Nothing personal.
Sorry.
30 enemies.
Sorry, that's Metal Gear Solid 3, by the way.
Sorry.
I am going to do Metal Gear Solid 3, so you can look forward to the sorrow.
What do we got?
Don't expect too much, though.
Be careful. There are Claymore mines around there.
Who the fuck's that?
Stealth equipped Claymore mines.
Huh.
Invisible to the naked eye.
That's interesting. So, invisible claymore mines. Do you hear that? Invisible claymore mines. He's been told and acknowledged it. Oh my god. Yeah. So.
Holy shit.
What's he doing now?
Alright, they're leaving. I gotta get downstairs in this area. Huh.
Oh, here they come, look. Now, I wonder how they saw him.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
Why did you just stand behind him, you stupid idiot? What do you... Oh, yeah, a guy with body armor. I'm going to try and punch him in the face, and then as he's down, I'm just going to stand there and let him get back up and shoot me.
Punching you in your face. How can you pick up a walkie-talkie and alert the other people? The answer?
It wasn't him! It wasn't that guy that did it! Oh, good God.
It's really dumb.
No, it's not really dumb. It's just you're being a total prick. You're standing right in front of the guy. You just punched in the face. He's holding an AK wearing body armor. You think you're going to get away with it. Well, that's just like what? That's just like swimming in a swimming pool full of 1,000 crocodiles and expecting not to be eaten. I mean, honestly, that's how stupid that is. Okay, I think... Oh, here we go. Yeah. Never really paid any attention to the bullets in this game, but I like the way they're sort of just bouncing around randomly. That's a nice touch with this game that I don't think many people really appreciate. Is actually how... This game is quite advanced for its time. Still quite advanced for now, in all honesty.
What's going on? Right.
Not sure if that's meant to be funny, but I think it is. I think he thinks it's funny. Okay, so what's he gonna do here? 3 enemies down there. What's he gonna do? He's gonna run out in front of them all. Well done. Yeah, well, he's brilliant at this. That's a joke made from Metal Gear Solid 4, and it goes, war never changes. Actually, no, I don't even think that. No, in Metal Gear Solid 4, actually, he says war has changed. It's no longer about ideologies or countries. So he throws a stun grenade right in front of that guy.
Wow. The stun grenade was useless.
Okay, I'm not sure, but I actually saw that one guy go down. The guy who was standing there right next to the stun grenade actually got knocked out by the stun grenade. Just want to point that out to Phil here, who clearly thinks that the stun grenade didn't do a damn thing. There's tranquilizers.
Is everything all
Oh
right?
my good God.
Right. Right then.
Wow. Wow. So what's he gonna do? Stand there. Requesting backup.
Just kill me. The controls are awful. There's no way to accurately shoot anyone with a gun.
Yeah, like I said, I never struggle with this game at all. I don't struggle with it whenever I play it now.
Yeah, shut up.
Answer me! Jack! Jack!
So stupid.
It's,
Super clunky controls.
they're not clunky. Some of the best controls in all the video gaming, by the way. Just point that out to you. There's...
Yo, how many rounds? I shot him with 3 tranquilizer rounds in the legs, and he didn't go down until afterwards.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're
Yep.
talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head.
Yep. Oh, the game never explained that to me.
No.
The game never explained that.
Jack, please answer
It doesn't auto lock on his head. This should auto lock on his head, and it doesn't. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here to auto lock it and knock him out. There's like no auto aim.
Okay, I'm gonna point out to you, even in Call of Duty, you do have to kind of
Oh, there we go.
aim for the
Actually, that
guy's
would work.
head. You know, in Call of Duty, it won't snap onto people's heads. It slows your target down on the consoles, so it's easier to aim with the analog sticks because you haven't got the accuracy of the mouse. But even so, it's very easy to miss in Call of Duty as well. It won't just aim for you. In fact, I can't think of a single game where it will just aim for you, unless if you have unless if you're using like a weapon with lock on. I'm not sure why he's making that complaint unique to Metal Gear Solid.
Stupid.
It's not stupid. It's you. Okay, so here we go. I think this is attempt number 10.
What? I didn't equip a chaff grenade.
Yes,
what
you.
The fuck? I went right to the gun and let go, and it equipped a chaff grenade. Just kill
No,
me.
it did. I thought he. Okay, I'm gonna say that
Just kill me.
he had that chaff grenade equipped like 5 seconds before he tried to throw it, and he only just realised he had a chaff.
That's what I wanted.
He only noticed he had the chaff grenade equipped like 5 seconds after he held it. I'm gonna try and throw a chaff grenade now. What the fuck? What's the chaff grenade here for? I didn't use that. Yes, you did. You had it equipped for like 5 seconds. Or at least we're on a different part of the room now. Yeah, and we'll just choke everybody out.
There, I fucking took all these cocksuckers out. Son of a bitch. They're all
Okay.
dead, so it doesn't matter. Everyone here's dead. Any soldiers, I might be by myself.
The timing there is perfect, isn't it? They're all dead, so it doesn't matter. Why are you late for your status report? He just called right in front of that guy. I am going to do a Let's Play of Metal Gear Solid just to show people how to actually play this game with some semblance of skill. I'm not good at Metal Gear Solid, but I can show you a better way of playing it than this.
I had the guy. I had him taken out, and he runs to the perfect spot. I hit him, he gets up and runs down the stairs so I can't hit him. It made no fucking sense, dude.
I don't even know what he's complaining about that time.
Where is he? Yo, I was holding one direction and he ran in the other direction. I shit you not, the controls were fucking.
Well, that's why One Direction sucks and their music will be gone in 2 years.
Shoot me. Shoot me. Thank you. Not my fault. I had that guard down. The original guard was done.
Right, come in. Right. Right.
Okay.
So dumb. Had him.
No, you didn't.
And the wonky fucking controls screwed me over.
No, you really didn't.
Come on, this is bullshit.
Yeah, running right in front of guards and having them spot you is bullshit. No, yeah, I understand. Yeah.
Come on, complete nonsense. Fucking stupid.
Where is he now? Oh, yeah.
Okay. If you crawl around, you can grab the claymores off the ground, even though why claymores are completely invisible.
Be careful. There are claymore mines around there.
Yeah.
What's that?
Stealth equipped claymore mines.
Huh.
Invisible to the naked eye.
So there he is.
Only their door.
There he is.
Claymores are completely invisible.
Stealth equipped claymore mines.
Huh.
Invisible to the naked eye.
I have no idea, since in real life they're.
Do I even need to point out why he's a complete retard in that scenario? Oh yeah, by the way, there is actually
Son of a bitch. Where's this bomb? This one's defused. I'd say there's still one here.
because he put another one there. I am going to point out to you, this game actually does have first-person view in it to make a.
I didn't even stand still so I could shoot him. Okay.
There you go.
Alright, let's just start.
I don't even know how he's got to this point yet, really.
Yeah, let's disarm these bombs.
It's time to get
Can't see this one. Where the fuck is it? Yo, where's this bomb? What the fuck? He disequipped the gun for some reason.
Oh god.
Well, that was stupid. The gun wouldn't equip because the controls fucking suck my balls.
Yeah, I agree. The Orson sneeze, I totally agree.
Take this. The security guard will unlock all level 2 security doors, including the one into the core.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with everyone because you know I'm an honest person. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't sure you're supposed to go to the core or not right away, so I just checked, and you're not. And there was no way for you to know that unless you cheated, which I had to do.
Oh god.
Because I would have went straight for the core, right from this bridge here. I would have went straight for the core, and I would have been unable to get in because you need to have that gun, that AK, whatever it's called. You need to have that in order to get in, and I don't have it.
He actually got told that by the ninja, just in case you weren't paying attention. He got told all about that by the ninja, and like 2 minutes later, he doesn't know how to do it. You doesn't explain anything to me. Oh, no. You're right, Phil. It's really fucking confusing because the game never ever says it gives you any hints. There you stand there. I don't know. I kind of imagine that as like being some kind of like comedy sequence where he thinks if he's staring at the wall and technically Raiden can't see the enemy, then the enemy can't see him. I'm not sure. It'd be like playing hide and seek and just putting your hand in front of your face and then thinking that because you can't see them, they can't see you. What's he moaning about now?
Stupid fucking drones popped up out of nowhere. They fucked me.
Drones? What drones?
Okay. There's another gun in here, supposedly.
Send the replacement gun.
I'm not even sure if he's using the radar. Like, okay, I'm sure that by now, even if you haven't played Metal Gear Solid 2, right now I'm sure you're noticing in the top right corner of your screens, at this point there is in fact a radar there with a blue cone-shaped fields of vision showing you where they can see and which direction they're looking. I'm not sure if he hasn't even noticed that, or if he's just purposefully ignoring it because he thinks it's funny.
I'm fucking up the guard, and he goes somehow sets up an alert. Doesn't make sense.
Wait, you're punching a guard. Oh, there we go. Watch this. Watch this. This is as far as I got.
What's going on?
Watch this.
I'm killed again.
Watch.
You've got an AK. If you wear an enemy's field outfit and carry an AK, you can pass for one of them. Listen up, kid, and don't forget this. Only the guards in Shell 1's core are armed with AK rifles. The others are armed with the AN-94, the official rifle of the Russian army.
I don't have that.
If you hope to disguise yourself as the enemy, you don't want to be carrying an AK outside of Shell 1's core.
So, did you hear that? Don't carry an AK outside of Shell 1's core. What's Phil gonna do? Do you think? Are you even surprised right now? What's he done? Go on, are you gonna do it, Phil? Are you gonna do it? You're gonna think about it a little bit. Oh, look. Okay, seriously. Seriously! Fuck's sake! You just got told that!
I'm dead.
You just got fucking told that wouldn't work! Why did you do that? Why did you just get told, oh, you can't use the AK outside the Shell 1 core? You're not in the Shell 1 core, so he equips the fucking AK! What kind of moron is this? It just told him 5 seconds ago! 5 fucking seconds ago! Literally! You can't be that fucking stupid! You can't! Even people with short-term memory tend to remember things at least 15 seconds ago, just based on statistics! Statistics say you can't have that stupid a memory!
If I keep the AK now, let's see if I keep it or not, or if I have to go get it again.
Well, it doesn't really matter if you keep the AK or not, because you're obviously not going to use it, right?
Yep, none of that stuff stuck.
Alright, now you're moaning about the game for your own stupid incompetence. Again!
I'm gonna fucking load then. I wanna load the game because remember I saved?
Oh, good God.
Can't load from here, so I have to quit the game.
I'll point out to you, he never actually saved that back then whilst he was getting shot at. So I'm not sure why he's expecting to be able to load the game from a point that he didn't save it. This guy's a complete fucking idiot.
Yeah, you can't. They never put in a way.
This can't be real. I'm sorry, but this just can't be real. You can't possibly be that fucking stupid. You just can't be.
How stupid is that?
How stupid are you?
Think of a game and there's no way to quit the game.
Fucking dry lunch piece of shit.
Completely reboot the game in order to load your save.
You didn't even say. Give up. I mean,
hopefully they load me there. I don't know. They might not. They might jip me and make me go in at the door anyway. I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
He knows exactly what's going to happen. He has to. I'm sorry. Right after what happened there with Snake blatantly telling him don't do that, and then not only does he do it, like, it wasn't even a reflex, I'm going to do it. He stopped and thought about it before doing it. He obviously thought it would be funny. This guy can't be serious. I mean, I'm trying to pretend that this guy is a complete moron, but it's so hard. It's so hard to believe that this guy is actually genuinely this fucking stupid. I mean...
Load game.
Oh, God. Prepare some more moaning about the game. Here we go.
Does it start me? It fucks me. Are you kidding? It fucks me. It's the same as the checkpoint, so there's no reason to even save your game. And when you're gonna completely stop playing because the checkpoint's fucking... That is stupid. That is really stupid.
Really?
Should be fine.
Oh yeah, it should be fine. You're just standing there in... You're just standing there... Yeah, they're gonna look at their fallen comrade and just turn around.
Well, I'm fucked. Not my fault.
And he just stands there, once again, he just stands there right in front of his fault. He just stands there right in front of the enemy's face. Okay, so if you're a soldier and you see your enemy standing right in front of your fucking face, what do you think you're gonna do? I mean, this guy, I've seen this guy moan about games not being very realistic. And one thing that's actually realistic about games, and he's fucking moaning about it. Why don't you play it with, like, some semblance of reality? Like, you always moan about bosses being, like, invincible and shit, but then...
I need to get the PSG one first. God damn it. The fuck's the PSG one?
Yeah, he has been playing Black Ops 1 before this game. I mean...
So fucking stupid. All because I couldn't take out one soldier because the controls are balls. Yes. What a great game. All they needed to do was make the controls better and this game would have been, like, amazing.
No.
But the controls suck. They really do.
God needed to
I hate
compute
the
you.
controls. I can't shoot anyone whenever I want. It takes fucking forever.
I'm going to point out this guy's God. This guy is proof that God doesn't exist, because God just would...
Fuck?
What is that again?
What? I don't have the M9, but it says my M9 bullet.
What?
That's good.
Can you be serious? It was right there! It was on the fucking screen! It was on the screen! It wasn't even off the screen! It was there! Are you kidding me? Honestly, it was fucking right there! It was right there! Are you blind? Are you blind? I don't even have the M9! You've been using it before! You've been using the gun before! You utter dickhead! You were using the M9 before in this weapon, and now you're saying you don't have it? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, This guy is proof. This guy is utter proof. God doesn't exist. God would not fuck up this much trying to create a human being. He would never fuck it up this much. If we are designed by God, how the fuck is this guy so stupid and wrong?
Clothes fall off. What the fuck?
By the way, the game actually tells him your clothes are going to fall off because it doesn't fit you properly. So I'm just going to point out to you, this guy knows that.
Stupid.
About the clothes falling off, he knows that. I'm not sure what he does now.
Now, come on, man.
Oh look, watch this. So he
I used the bandage so my clothes fell off. What the fuck were they thinking when they made this game? You use the band-aid. Take your clothes off. What the fuck?
You deselect. Is there even point getting angry and pointing out to you what this guy's just general idiocy? Is there any point? I mean, I'm starting to regret doing this now. Oh god.
What? Why did you shoot me?
I wonder.
In disguise. This shit makes no sense at all.
Yeah, I wonder. Blood trail. Blood trail.
I'm in disguise. Wow, that disguise works well.
Yeah, the disguise is gonna always work brilliantly when you're just
They probably
bleeding.
got claymores in place to make up for the security shortage. Make sure you use your thermal goggles.
Oh, here we go.
What?
Emma, open your eyes. Emma! Emma!
What happened? Did someone shoot her? I didn't see what happened.
Yeah, I wonder what happened.
They probably got claymores in place to make up for the security shortage. Make sure you use your thermal goggles.
Okay. What?
Damn. Emma!
What is going on?
Emma!
Why is she dying? It's like there's a bomb there or something.
Yeah, there is a bomb there. Why haven't
There's a
the?
bomb on the bridge.
I mean, so you've already made that mistake once. Why are you doing it again? It's like this guy doesn't even remember what happened.
Was the survivor?
Not sure why I'm even saying that.
Howling. Ooh.
Wolf?
Is that supposed to be a wolf? Is that supposed to be funny again? Like, is that really supposed to be funny? That's not funny.
Got enough?
It just makes you sound like a stupid prick.
Infinite ammo.
What? What?
Wait up, Snake.
Why does he have infinite ammo? Because of a headband. He pointed to his headband. Now what? What else did he say? Circular strike? It's actually hard to do the circle strike.
It's not.
So you got up and down slashes,
It's
left
just
and right
not.
slashes, a stab, and the circular strike doesn't really work. You got block. Okay.
What am I? What am I supposed to do?
Oh my god, he's such an emo. What am I supposed to do?
That guy's like a... I don't think he's been funny once
What
yet.
the fuck is this? Ah! That ain't fair.
I would have thought this bit would be more his style of game, because in this bit it's kind of like run and gun or run and stab if you prefer. So what Phil's doing here is he's just let Snake run in there.
Well, what the fuck was I supposed to do? That wasn't my fault.
Well, you didn't really help him, did you?
Got himself killed, and that was my fault.
Snake!
Really?
Stupid. What did that have to do with me? Snake runs in, gets himself killed, and I get held responsible. You know what? Give me a better gun. Give me this fucking thing. Snake died again, but like a fucking asshole. It's not my fault. Oh my god.
What's going on?
He runs out into the open and gets fucking owned like a fucking idiot. It's not my fault. AI's horrible here. God, this is fucking stupid. Horrible AI.
You're trying to help him.
He died again. There's nothing I can do about it. What a poorly programmed part of the game.
Yeah, like you can't help him at all, like by trying to kill some people as well, rather than let them all gang up on Snake.
Okay, I got a fresh
How did he
source of
even get to
water.
that part of it
Oh, I'm ready
anyway?
to take on the Metal Gear Ray army. And holy fuck, the first thing I'm gonna do is shoot it with a missile.
Okay, so the question I have for him right here is, why is he all of a sudden not helping? Like, okay, so he got to the last bit of that level bit there with Snake, So why is all of a sudden he's not helping him? Why all of a sudden has he decided, you know what, I don't want to help Snake out anymore?
I don't know how those missiles to take all these guys out though. 3 of them? Continue to fire.
Yeah, if only there was another way to do this rather than just shoot them in the head.
Fire and I ate a missile.
Cook the ration. I guess. Oh, he didn't even. Okay.
Well, I died.
Yeah. You can see that.
Shit appeared.
Respond.
Well, you want it to just continuously give you like infinite health?
Like I jumped up on the platform. I
Really?
don't know how to dodge that 2 missile attack he does.
No. We're trying the cartwheel that you supposedly learned how to do. So Phil right here is being very smart. You know, it's almost impossible to analyze where this guy's going wrong because he's going wrong in so many different ways right now. Yeah, this really isn't the correct approach.
Looks like you can do it at a time.
No, you can't. So he fired 2 rockets. He thought he could hit 2 at a time with 1 rocket. Really? Just really? Really? This guy's a complete idiot. I just...
I guess like that. Between the missiles, you're supposed to shoot them.
They're doing something deliberate. They're doing something the difficult way just to try and make things difficult for yourself. But I genuinely think this guy's trying. I'm not entirely sure. I think he just took out a ray. I'm not sure how.
Oh my god. I
Oh.
need rations badly.
We've already got a ration. By the way, I've played this level on this difficulty without losing a single ration. And again, why am I comparing myself to this guy who sucks balls?
Oh, I couldn't see it. It was point blank, dude.
What? You accidentally defeated a ray there.
This is balls. There's no rations anywhere. This is complete balls, man.
Oh yeah. Because it's going to give you infinite health the whole game. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Let's not try and make the guy win by being good at the game or anything. Let's just make him win by giving him infinite health. What kind of games is this guy good at? Like, honestly?
What? Come on, dude. This is stupid.
Oh, there he is again with a stupid line.
Right? Riding?
This is complete nonsense. So you have to keep killing a fucking race. How many would you have to kill? Fought him for 10 minutes and I fucking took out like at least 2. What the hell?
Oh,
So you're
God.
stuck in the beginning again. Great.
Phil dies. Yeah. Completely ignoring the legs, exactly. Once again, somebody's telling him how to use the codec. You know, the codec can help you. But I guess Darkside Phil hasn't even considered that as an option yet.
What? Okay.
Yeah, it's allowed him to go anywhere.
I was in mid-fucking cartwheel and still got hit. Come on, man. I guess you can't get more than 1 shot off.
Oh. I mean, this... It's quite painful to watch.
I want to weaken them as much as I can.
At least he's got that concept down. Yeah, at least try and hurt the Ray.
And I had a ration. Why didn't it get used?
Raiden, are you alright?
Oh yeah, I had a ration equipped, nothing equipped. Why didn't it get used? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you don't have to equip anything to be able to use it. You know, because I've often because I can like right now I've got a spoon lying right next to me. You know, without holding that, I can very easily use that. You know, so without equipping that spoon, I can use that spoon.
How was that my fault? I didn't do anything wrong. The game wouldn't let me cartwheel to the side. That's not my fault. Shitty fucking controls.
Trust me, it's him. It really is. Honestly, I bet you guys, if you... I'd like to think my subscribers, a certain level of my subscribers, if any one of you guys right now watching this try playing this game, you would do a shit ton better than this guy. Honestly, because this game's not that hard. It really isn't. It's hard to do it on European Extreme without getting spotted once. But on normal difficulty, this game's actually one of the easier games
I
around.
didn't get missiles off when I had a missile in his face. That didn't even make sense either. Are you? Fuck this. This is fucking stupid, dude.
Raiden, respond. Raiden.
For 10 minutes, I just stand there destroying them all, and I still didn't win. What the fuck? Alright, so I admit, I'm an honest person. I admit I looked it up because I wanted to see if I was doing the right thing. Because how many of these did I fucking kill and I didn't win? And it seems like there were more and more coming. Dude, you're supposed to have to kill 5, meaning you completely deplete the life bars of 5 of them, and then the boss fight ends. Even though it looks like there's more, the boss fight's just supposed to end after that. But no one seems to know if that's just the original Metal Gear Solid 2, or if they kept that for HD, or if they've upped the difficulty for HD, which is what I'm playing. So I have no idea. So I'm just going to have to keep going. But I also found out that if you shoot them in the knee first, they get a staggering animation. Then if you shoot them in the face, it does massive damage. So what I'll do is I'll fight the 3 that are standing, okay?
I had to Google that.
And what I think I'll do is I'll shoot all 3 of them in the knee, and see if when they're all staggered, then if I shoot them in the face, if I keep going knee, face, then when one finally comes to the middle, I'll try shooting it in the knees and the face. So let's try. Let's see if it works. Yeah, I guess I'll save. I don't feel like doing that fight again. That shit was annoying. Not that it wasn't fun once I figured out what to do, but you wouldn't figure it out on your own. You have to shoot him in the knee before you can shoot him in the face, or else it doesn't do proper damage. How the fuck would you know that?
Yeah. It's like this guy watched Metal Gear Awesome and decided to do everything wrong based on that game. I honestly believe that's kind of where he got this idea from. Metal Gear Awesome, which is basically... Oh god. Is he going to make fun of the ending credits song? No. I'm not sure.
This music doesn't fit the game at all. Oh, Kojima. He wrote it, he storied it, planned it, game design setting, researched it. He did everything. He wiped the asses of every person who worked on the game when they took a shit at work. Yes. Oh, my friend. I'll hold your balls till the end.
So yeah, he is. He's actually making fun of the ending credits song, and he thinks he's genuinely funny right now. Indicative by his laughing at this, he actually thinks he's being funny.
I can understand why this game came out. You know, even Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, why people thought they were masterpieces. Because even though, and I'm sorry, I'm going to be honest, even though the gameplay is actually not that much of the game. I'd have to say half this game is cutscenes. It's like 50% cutscenes, 50% gameplay, and the gameplay isn't anything too complex. Like, let's be honest, any of the first-person shooting controls completely suck ass. And I'm not faulting the game by any means. The game, when this game came out, was before the dawn of FPS games on consoles. So what the fuck? What's this? But who cares? Like, if you're just a gamer, like an average gamer like me, and you just want to get through the game and you just want to enjoy the story, you can do it. Like you saw, that whole last chapter there, obviously they wanted you to sneak around, and I ran right the fuck through it and had no problems. Yeah, let's get the brightness up. And now it goes away. As soon as I up the brightness, he fucking cut it out. You fucking asshole. Fucking Kojima, I swear to God. No, let's be honest. Let's be really honest about.
I don't know why he's moaning about Hideo Kojima taking credit for this game. I really don't. Because
he will really, you could tell, he wanted to make a bunch of long movies or miniseries of this stuff. And so a lot of the times the gameplay can be very simple.
Well, now he's just talking out his ass, because Hideo Kojima talked from a very early age that he wanted to make video games. I think it's in his biography, actually. You know, biography, sorry, not biography. I don't understand why he's so upset that Hideo Kojima puts his name to this game. That would kind of be like having a Batman Dark Knight and Christian Bale not appearing once. You know, like, not Christian Bale. Why is Christian Bale all over the place? Fucking Christian Bale! It's because he's actually the lead in the film. You know, this guy Hideo Kojima got so involved in this game, like, in fact, he's always been really into his games, basically. Hideo Kojima basically gets involved in as many areas of the game as he knows how to do. Any part of this game that he can help out producing, he does it. So I don't know why this guy is so upset about that.
And not actually shooting their knees first and then shooting their body, or shooting the face. So
yeah, Codec would have helped with that.
These are the people who did the HD remake. I do have to say, the HD remake, it looks better obviously than the original game, but it's not really an HD remake. These were pretty blocky graphics. Like, if this is going to be a full real HD remake, shouldn't you actually redo the character models, redo all the textures, and make it look as good as Metal Gear Solid 4? Like, what the fuck? For someone who bought this because they want to play the game again, they're expecting like a full HD remake. This is not really an HD remake, man. Like, this is pretty lame. I think Bluepoint kind of fucking skimped. They definitely could have did a real HD remake, and they did not opt to do that.
Anyway, where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but
China.
What?
they're already dead. All 12 of them.
Yep.
When did it happen?
We already knew that.
Well,
it's an AI that's the
about
Patriots
100
now.
years ago.
Well
The
done.
hell?
Yep.
Okay, I mean,
Patriots are an AI now. That's what we revealed to write in it.
yeah, I'm going to point out what that comment said. It never, when this was released, did they say they were remaking these games. All they ever said about these games was that they were basically re-rendering them. That it was just an HD edition rather than an HD remake. So, I mean, it's pretty obvious to see from this that this guy is a complete fucking idiot, has no clue about anything he's saying, didn't do any background research until he got completely fucking stuck, and instead of using the game telling him how to do it, you know, utilizing the game, he went and used Google. Which is just like, wow. You know, because the radio, I will point out to you, the radio tells you it pretty much the whole way through the game exactly what to do. It pretty much, what the codec kind of does, just for those of you who don't know, is a codec kind of, I don't know, puts a leash on your neck. It literally puts, ties two ropes around your hands, a leash around your neck, and just basically pulls you through the whole game. That's what the codec does. It tells you exactly, word for word, what you want to do. It's not using cryptic, it never uses cryptic hints. It says in plain fucking English, the weak point is in the knee, and then that opens up the armor on the head. You know, but he never used that once. And and you'll see later on in Metal Gear Solid 3, I'm not gonna ruin that for you at all. I'm not gonna say what happens in that, but expect more of the same kind of idiocy as you saw from this. And there is one bit in the Metal Gear Solid 3 one which I am gonna really do my nut in when it comes up, but we will see that bit when it comes up. I haven't seen the whole of that video, but you know. So, but basically, there is one warning before we go to Metal Gear Solid 3. If you're watching this, and I've done both of the videos by now, There's just one warning I have for you, and it is that the Metal Gear Solid 3 video is 2.5 hours long. But thank you for watching that. Hopefully you weren't too put off at getting Metal Gear Solid from that, because trust me, it is actually a good game. That's why I'm making this video. It is a very, very, very good game. Just ruined by a complete idiot. So thank you for watching.